right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this extra special training that we have here today. I can't wait to demonstrate this to you because AI once again managed to drop my jaw to the floor. Specifically, Dr. Mead, who's made this possible. I can't wait to show this to you, the immense power that this contains, how much easier these things will make, and the problems, the actual problems it will solve. Now, as per usual, let me know in the chat box if you can hear my voice. Let me know in the chat box if you can see the screen. The faster you do those things, the faster we can get started. This is actually live. Try me out. Comment anything in the chat and I will read it. And we're going to have an amazing session here. We're going to show you the power of things. If you've been to any of my trainings before, let me know in the chat box, because then you know we like to do things transparently, show you all the ins and outs, answer all your questions, but more importantly, making it a no fluff, actual practical session, not a sob story or rags to riches story, but really here's what's working, here's why it's working, here's how you can make money with it, here's how our clients and beta testers are already crushing it. We have some amazing case studies to share, and then you decide if you want to take action on this. If you like that type of training, you're in for a real treat. I see Robert's here, Antique, I see Dale, Ed, Carl, Miles, Curtis, Greg, Cynthia, Alex, Ray, Roland, Robert, Antique. I love it. Perfect. So I think without further ado, all of you are right on time. So let's go ahead and get this right started. Keep the interaction up in the chat box or the question box. I can read all of it. I see Jess from Sacramento joined us. I see Lloyd from Orlando. George is here. Perfect. So as you can see on the screen, brand new super agents makes business owners throw money at you after a single demo. And this can be fully installed in just 60 seconds or less. I'm going to show you how this immensely powerful super agent is something that business owners are dying for to have installed in their business, and how you should apply it to your own business as well. Because I've got good news and bad news for you. Like I said, we like to keep things very transparent here. There are two things. There's a lot of good stuff going on, and there's a lot of bad stuff when it comes to business in general. The good news is AI is the single fastest path to creating a real online income right now. I've shared this many times before, and it's undeniable truth. Every day, it's turning everyday people into money-making machines overnight. You don't have to become an expert anymore. You don't have to consume tons of courses anymore. If you're able to invest and use the right AI, you can change your life in record time because it accelerates everything. Let me know if that makes sense, and let me know if you agree. There's so many case studies and success stories of how AI is taking an average beginning person that just happens to have the right AI and applies it to the right situation, and the rest is history. And the new wave of successful businesses will be ruled by AI users. This is not just something we're saying anymore. This is an absolute fact. You see multi-million-dollar companies, multinationals, that need to apply AI now more than ever. And they're even struggling to do that because they've been doing things in a certain way for so long. The new way of successful businesses will be ruled by AI. And that's why you should applaud yourself that you've decided to show up to this training here today. And that tells me that you understand this very fact. So you're going to be an inevitable success story after what we're going to show you here today. Now, the bad news, because I wish it was all sunshine and rainbows, but there are some things that make things a little bit hard. Because let's face it, let's be honest here. This is probably not your first rodeo. You have probably many AI tools, or at least once. You've worked with AI, applied AI. You've maybe tried selling AI services. Let me know in the chat box since we're live. I'm not going to sit here and tell you this is the first time you ever encountered AI. You've probably been at it for a while. And so have we, and so have many of the students that we've helped with what we're about to show you today. As a matter of fact, let me know if this sounds familiar. You maybe have a great offer, yet people are just not sold on it. Maybe you're providing different services. Maybe you're promoting affiliate offers. Maybe if you're on course, you're a coach, or you're working with local businesses. You can do so many great things for so many people, but they're just not sold on it. And one of the fact of the matter is you most likely have or don't have a big following or a raving fan base like others. Like if you have that, it becomes pretty easy, but most people don't start out with that. It takes time to accumulate that. Even if you're posting every day, it takes time to get noticed, to get seen. And then to top it all off, people are just uneducated about your products and services. And this is where the biggest problem is. If only they knew the amazing tools you have access to, the white label assets, the things you can provide for their business. If only the average local business owner in your surrounding knew the additions that you can bring to their website, to their social media, to their pages, they would pay you in a heartbeat because they're so far behind on the latest tech. Now, with that being said, the problem is, and I see a lot of people agreeing many times, there you go. With that being said, the problem is your visitors are simply not engaged enough right now to take action. They're not engaged enough to inquire about your products, to learn about them, to find out about them, to stick around on your website, to read things, to watch your content, to follow your social media. They're not engaged enough right now. And you're not the only one. This is the exact problem that the majority of businesses face in 2025. Right? You can see right here, I won't read all of it, but it's an interesting article. I'll share the source later on. Right here, businesses often struggle with online attention and retention, as 48% of consumers, almost half, will abandon a website for a better experience. As a matter of fact, a significant portion of businesses, right, around 96, that's such a high number, 96% of retailers face challenges with personalization efforts, engaging people, making the experience unique, making people feel seen and heard, and not just going through a systemized, computerized process. Now, on top of that, we are a little bit AI savvy, right? If you manage to come on this webinar, I assume you've heard about things, you're reading into it, you probably know more than the average business owner. Most are facing all these hurdles. There's actually a top 10 very recent case study you can read on the Forbes: lack of in-house expertise, uncertainty about where to implement AI, right? 10 hurdles companies are facing with AI, and the absence of specific AI tools, or outdated or updated, and just the infrastructure in general. And this is what real businesses are struggling with. Now, they are willing to pay over the odds to anyone who can solve that problem for them, specifically to anyone who can demonstrate it clearly. That's where the true money is. If you can demonstrate in a clear manner, here's how this will solve your problem, then a person can see it, visualize it, realize it, and give it a shot. Now, what if I told you that after this training today, you will own an exact and unique solution because of this man right here? We'll go into the details in a moment, but this solution will allow you to turn 82% of visitors into paying customers. 82%. That's such a high number, especially if you don't have a lot of traffic. If you're doing this for yourself, every visitor counts, and you want to make sure that they turn into a buyer. Now, businesses that are running ads that are getting a lot of website traffic, but more than half of them are never end up buying, this will put so much money in their pocket. It is insane. Now, on top of that, make businesses beg you to install this for them. Works even if you're a complete beginner, creates an income stream from day one, and doesn't require any tech skills. If you take action today, you will have an AI making you money on autopilot with hyper engaging agents, the type of agents you have never seen before. We call these agentic AI agents. We'll talk more about that in a second. So with that being said, I'll prove it to you with tons of case studies, tons of success stories with people actually making a full-time income. And honestly, you only need 2 to 3 clients to make a handsome full-time income from this. 2 to 3 clients. 3 already would be over the top. Just 2 gives you a nice and consistent high 4-figure monthly pay. Now we have Nate crushing it saying, I've actually seen AI agents before. And I get, who hasn't, right? A lot of people have seen chatbots. It's not something new. But what you're about to witness, the agentic AI completely blew him away from the moment he got started, right? He was able to create one in under a minute. We're going to go over a demo, show you how that's done. I'm saying I absolutely adore this. I'm saying the only thing I can say is, wow. I mean, interactive agents outperform regular chatbots with over 90%. We're going to go deep into what that looks like. So you will have, long story short, a brand new piece of technology that makes it so ridiculously easy to land clients with. So I'm super excited for you. Now, as a matter of fact, the best part about everything that I'm going to show you is maybe you're a beginner. I saw Roland leads in the chat saying I'm just getting started. So this will be perfect for you. And for anyone else here that's a beginner, maybe you don't have a lot of clients. You're struggling to get clients. One of the biggest secrets I always share, because I do a lot of consulting, I do a lot of helping agency owners and starting beginners as well, getting their first clients, is leverage your demonstrative power. If you don't have any clients yet, the fastest and easiest way to get them is demonstrate. Show what you can do. Show, don't tell. Literally have the exact service you will do for them in a way they can see it or maybe even try it for them to realize this is something I want. So we're going to show you how to do that really easily, and you don't have to wait for results. You can literally have this up and running within 60 seconds or less and start monetizing. So for those of you that aren't familiar with my trainings, this is not info. We're not going to go through a bunch of text and a bunch of bullet points. This is practical transformation. I'm going to walk you through click by click what to do over the shoulder. We're going to have an amazing demo. And with that, I hope you're going to get a lot of insights that you will immediately apply after this webinar, because the sooner you do that, the faster you'll see results. So now that you know what we're going to talk about, that was the intro. Took us about 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes. It's time to go ahead and get into the good stuff. So now that you know what we're going to talk about, who's staying until the end? Just give me a big yes in the chat box. As most of you know, we always have amazing goodies and resources, discounts for people that are smart enough to stay until the end. So if you now know what we're going to talk about, just give me a yes in the chat box. Even if you haven't said a thing so far, comment yes in the chat box and then proceed to stay until the end. You're going to get an attendance bonus. If you didn't like what we've talked about so far, then feel free to leave the webinar, because I'm a big believer of spending your time where you feel it's most wisely spent. Time is the only thing you can get back. So if you think there's a better way to spend your time, then go ahead and do it. But I know for a fact, if you stick around for about 50 minutes or so here on this presentation, all your questions will be answered on how to get a recurring income in record time using AI. So I see lots of yeses flying in. I see Cynthia, Ed, William, Steve, Jesus, Hans, Kelly. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And guys, I'm going to try. I know the intro was a little bit stretched out. I'm going to try and keep it no fluff and maybe even finish sooner, because the sooner you have this and can use this, the better, right? So I'm going to try and keep it no fluff. Quick introduction. Dr. Mead, engineer Atul Pareek, both brothers, powerhouses. Actually, they're responsible for a high 94. I think it actually already up to 97 point something customer satisfaction rate. They did a third-party research that researched how many customers are satisfied with their product, with what they've taught or taught, and what they've been able to accomplish for other people. And it's a number that is the highest in the entire industry right now. An industry where people so easily get pissed off, quote unquote. They're able to make so many people happy. And I think besides all the money they're making, for clients, I think this is one of the biggest things to focus on. That's why you're in good hands here today. So let's dive into the 3 secrets that we'll be sharing. Number 1 is the AI income solution. I'm going to explain to you the super smart AI that gets any business more leads and sales and has clients desperate to give you money to install this for them. Once you understand the income solution, I'm going to dive deeper into, all right, let's get clients. Every single one of you here will have a client paying you 4 figures, whether you like it or not. I'm going to explain you why and how, and this is going to be your reality. Literally within 72 hours, you'll have your first clients. And then last but not least, because you're smart enough to show up to the webinar, and especially the webinars I do, we always do the biggest discounts, we do the biggest bonuses, and those are not available anywhere outside of this webinar. The webinar is always extra special, the live one at the very least, and you were smart enough to show up here live. So let's go ahead and dive into secret number 1, the AI income solution. So here's the ugly truth. Like I said, I like to keep things transparent with you. In 2025, AI is smarter and faster than ever. It is remarkable what you can do nowadays. You've probably seen every now and then these updates that happen. It is insane, right? If you're still manually applying things, trying to learn things manually and do things the old-fashioned way, I respect you, but you're falling behind and you'll get stuck in information overload. It's just the way it is, right? Letting AI do all the work, if not the majority of the work for you, is the smartest step you can make. Now, the thing is, however, the AI landscape is going crazy. Every minute, it feels like a new tool exists. Well, let me know in the chat box if you feel the same, if it sounds familiar. There's a new tool coming out almost every day that can do a gazillion things. It's going crazy, right? They're so smart, and there's another tool, then there's another tool, and there's another tool. The AI landscape is getting out of hand, and keeping up is the hardest thing ever. Now, on top of that, it's becoming more accessible to the everyday person. Remember back in the day, if you walk outside and you talk about AI or GPT, not everyone would know what you were talking about. Now, your next door neighbor, the least techie person, will know exactly, oh, AI, yeah, I know all about it. Oh, ChatGPT, I have it on my phone. It's become such a common thing. And people started to realize there are more AI tools than just your average GPT. There's an AI for images, there's an AI for videos, there's an AI for websites. It's becoming more of an everyday thing. And unfortunately, because everybody can and has access to this, everybody that wants to start a business has a business, this makes it harder to stand out. And this is the only problem. This is the reality. Because everybody can get their hands on really good stuff. It becomes harder. The playing field becomes more competitive for your offers and services. So the real problem here is, and I feel not enough people are talking about this, everybody is using AI to sell the same services, right? AI for copywriting services, AI to do content and media for people, AI to do image generation for people. And don't get me wrong, these are valid services and you can make money with them. As a matter of fact, I've helped and trained a lot of students make good money with these agencies and these services leveraging certain AI. But we can't ignore the fact that these standard services have mass competition because every dog and their neighbor can get their hands on a good AI and can start entering the market and provide these services to people, or the social media assets, digital advertising, website creation, design creation. It's possible still to make money, but it's becoming increasingly harder, and it's something we have to acknowledge. Now, there's one thing businesses will always pay good money for no matter what. It's not about the tool. It's not about the AI. It's if there's one thing you can do for them, they'll always pay you good money for it. You see, the most important part, the absolute most important part of a business, of your business and anyone else's, is having an engaged audience. Without an engaged audience, it's going to be extremely hard to make money at all. This is the bread and butter of commerce, right? An engaged audience is the life source of your business. It is responsible for building your list, sales and conversions, engagement, booking calls, scaling. Everything revolves around having and building an engaged audience. And that's exactly what businesses want. They want engagement. They want people to respond, ask questions, inquire. Your local contractor needs all the engagement he or she can get. The local business needs all the engagement he or she can get. Now, if you play into this right, you'll never worry about clients. You see, if visitors aren't finding the content engaging, the engagement rate of the website tanks, right? It's the one leading reason for a high bounce rate, meaning people go away from your services. Imagine you're spending all this money on ads. You're doing all this social media content only for people to say, you know what? All right, let me click this link and see what you got. And they're on the website. They're not engaged. They leave. What a wasted effort. Everybody's focusing on the social media and getting the leads. And yes, that's fine. But once they are engaged enough to click, it doesn't stop there. And if you do not engage your audience with interactive content on your website, on your landing pages, on your funnels, you'll lose them. As a matter of fact, interactive content generates 52.6% higher engagement rates. Especially if you're not getting a lot of traffic, you need every single interaction you can get. Because people that engage on a website leads to converting visitors. And that's what we want. We're not just looking for visitors, we're looking for converting visitors. And so many businesses now, including maybe you're doing everything you should do right. You're posting on social media. You're doing this, you're trying to drive traffic. As well as bigger businesses or small businesses, they're running ads, they're spending thousands of dollars, they're driving traffic. And then they finally get that just for the people to leave because they're not engaged enough. You see, before it was all about, and I've shared this many times, who has the best offer, is good copy, who's good entrepreneurs, good angles, best targeting. Now it's who can engage their audience. You might have a great offer, but if I can engage my audience better, they won't even pay attention to you, no matter how good your offer is. So with that being said, I want to do a quick break here because maybe a lot of information at the same time. I hope you like the pace. Like I said, I don't want to slow things down. I want to get to the good stuff really quick in the demo. Let me know if this makes sense. Businesses are spending thousands on ads. I can go to the Facebook ad library right now, enter in any niche. You see all the ads they're creating and spending money on at $100 a day, $200 a day, only to send it to a website that does not engage with them. Just a website, standard, like your everyday, here's some information, here's a picture. It's not good enough. In 2025, you're leaving so much money on the table if you're still doing things the old-fashioned way. It's not just interacting with people on social media anymore, because that's where a lot of focus is going, which is great and important. But people forget, once they finally click through, they go to that link in bio. They click on the link on that ad. Now the real work starts. Someone needs to be there, present, welcoming them, talking to them, listening to them, interacting with them, building a relationship, pointing them in the right direction, and taking care of what they need. And once you have that last puzzle piece, every single interaction has the highest chance of turning into a sale. Let me know if this makes sense so far. Because if this makes sense, you're going to be in for a treat, because that's exactly what we're going to solve. And hence I needed to explain this first so you really understand the bottleneck and the biggest problem that you might be facing, but for a fact, a lot of businesses are facing right now. I'm going to show you where to find them, how to close them really easily with a demo. But it's all about understanding it first before we get into actually showing you how to solve it. Because we did deep analysis, right? And we found there's limited time for client interaction. Businesses don't have time to address and engage every single person. Inefficient lead generation, turning a website visitor into an actual lead, is two different things. Person on a website is not a lead, that's just a visitor. But from there, there's one more step, now turning them into a lead. They're facing generic client interactions, right? It's too much, lack of 24/7 availability, inefficient follow-up processes. And you might be thinking, well, right, you have chatbots nowadays. You do. But here's the problem, right? They will always bribe from you if you can solve this problem with AI. And before AI, you would need to spend tons of time and money to maximize engagement on your website. But even with most AI today, and I'm talking about the everyday chatbots that we have to use, that we tried to use for the longest time, visitors don't feel engaged enough, right? Even worse, and I've had this myself many times, maybe you've had this experience as well, when you're trying to get through customer support, you're asking the chatbot certain questions, is it gives you the most basic FAQ responses without thinking beyond what you're saying. It just gives you a rigid, oh, our FAQ says this, so this is what I'm going to tell you. That's not good enough. I need a more elaborate answer that goes beyond the standard FAQ. I want you to think with me specifically for my situation. What do I need to do? What has happened here? What might be the solution? This is where people often end up feeling annoyed and leaving the site. I've had this many times, whether it's customer service, whether it's I'm actually speaking to the chatbot because I have a question about a certain product or service. How long does it take? How long? It just gives me rigid responses, right? relies on rules-based system for interaction. And for the longest time, this is what we had to deal with. This was good enough. This is all we could do. But now it's just become a nuisance. Basic language programming, unsophisticated learning mechanism, meaning it doesn't learn beyond what you ask it or what you've given it, static and not engaging, and people end up obviously not feeling engaged. If you've gone through this, you know exactly what I mean, right? The type of conversation, all right, it's not a human, let me try this out. And it just gives you a super standardized response that goes oftentimes even in circles where it says, oh, did I solve your problem? You say no. And it goes back from the top. Now, this is all about to change in every single industry, even in industries that right now are clueless about this, because that's where always there's a lot of money up for grabs. Industries where this type of tech is not as common. These two gentlemen right here were smart enough to create something out of this world, quite frankly, that goes beyond the standard everyday chatbot, but what we call agentic super agents. They trained a state-of-the-art AI model on the most expensive and complex algorithms and unlock the next level conversion with AI. I'm talking 80% of consumers are more likely to buy from a company that provides a tailored experience. The moment you land on the site, it talks to them specifically. It thinks with them, it thinks for them, it thinks beyond them. It's not relying on the standard data. It makes the whole conversation personalized. 70% of customers say that's how well a company understands their individual needs impacts their loyalty. These are actual statistical facts, and that's how you need to run a business, not on feeling, but on data. What works? What is tailored marketing and why is it important? Amazon is heavily investing into this, and success leaves clues. Tailored marketing delivers an 88% in business results increase. Now, who wants to see the hyper engaging super agents that's responsible for getting leads and sales daily? This is the number one thing that will get clients to pay you like water. They'll throw money at you the moment you demonstrate this to them. I'll show you how to demo it and all of that good stuff. But this is so easy to land clients with. And other than that, more importantly, for yourself, for your own websites, you absolutely cannot leave leads on the table after you've done all this hard work trying to get them to find your website in the first place. Let me know in the chat box, comment, I want this. If you want to see firsthand the power of these insanely smart super agents that turn any lead into a hot buyer, give me a big I want this in the chat box, and then I'm going to go ahead and show it to you firsthand. I see lots of yeses coming in. I see Andre, Charles, Will, Kelly, Sridhar, Torsten, Calvert, Emmanuel, Thomas, Ed, George, I love it, Bob, Sridhar, once again, Roland, Calvert, William. Without further ado, let's go ahead and see it firsthand.
Hey there, welcome to this quick demo of Agentic AI. Let me give you a quick tour around the dashboard. This is basically your command center where everything happens. Right up top, you'll see a neat little snapshot of your business at a glance. The total AI agents you've created, the total leads captured, and even your super chatbot performance. Super handy, right? Just below that, you've got your lead stats, so you can instantly see which leads are cold, warm, or hot. No more guessing who's ready to buy. It's like having a sales thermometer built right in. Now, over here on the right side, you've got all your quick links, client management, team management, integrations, tutorials, bonuses, even support. Everything's literally one click away, so you don't waste time digging through menus. Scroll down a little, and you'll find your favorite agents for fast access, plus the most recent ones you created. Honestly, this makes it super easy to jump back into projects without searching around. Okay, let's slide over to the top left corner. That's where your workspace menu lives. You can create brand new workspaces or switch between different ones in seconds. Perfect if you're running multiple businesses or managing client projects. And just under that is the main menu, dashboard, agents, Superbot, CRM, agency tools, settings, and of course, your profile. Everything inside Agentic AI has been designed to feel smooth, simple, and beginner-friendly, even if you've never touched AI before. It's plug and play, not tech headache. All right, that's your quick overview of the dashboard. Now let's dive deeper into how each feature actually helps you grow your business. All right, now let's go ahead and create our very first agent. Super simple. Just click on Agents, then hit Create New Agent. Now check this out. You instantly get access to over 1,000 done-for-you agent templates. These cover just about every niche you can imagine: sales, marketing, customer support, education, health, business, you name it. So whether you're an agency owner or just starting out, you'll always find a template that fits. Of course, if you'd rather build something unique, you can also start completely from scratch. And to make life easier, there's a built-in search bar so you can find exactly what you need in seconds instead of scrolling forever. For this demo, I'll pick a done-for-you agent. Right here, we've got 70 plus ready-made AI avatar images. You can pick whichever one matches your business vibe. And hey, if you want to stand out, you can upload your own custom avatar image too. Maybe your face, maybe your client's brand mascot, totally up to you. All right, let's select this avatar and hit Save and Next. Now we're in the appearance section, where the real fun begins. Here, you can fully customize how your agent looks, sounds, and feels. First things first, give your agent a name. Then, set the default or even regional language you want it to respond in. Super powerful if you're targeting international clients. Next up, choose where the agent shows up on your page, left or right, and you can even add smooth animations to grab attention and make it feel more alive. Now, under Customize Theme, you can fine-tune every little detail: background colors, text colors, response colors. Basically brand it to look like it's part of your business. And the cool part? You'll see every change live in the preview window on the right, so no guesswork. Finally, let's give your agent a voice. You can pick from tons of languages, accents, and genders, or go next level and actually clone your own voice so it feels like you're talking to the customer directly. That's a game changer for building trust. Once you've set everything up the way you like, just click Save and Next. All right, now we've reached the training section, and honestly, this is where your agent starts becoming your agent. First, you'll pick which AI model you want to power your agent: ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, or even DeepSeek. Each one has its own strengths, so you're in total control of how your agent thinks and responds. Next up, set the response length: short, medium, or long. Sometimes you want quick, snappy replies, and other times you need more detailed, in-depth answers. Totally your call. Now here's where it gets really exciting: the knowledge source. Your agent can run on standard AI knowledge, or you can personally train it. Just drop in a live URL, upload a PDF, or add your own content, and boom, your agent instantly learns everything you want it to know. This is a total game changer for businesses. You can literally train your agent with your offers, pricing, order details, FAQs, contact info, even scripts for closing sales. Imagine a customer asking, "How much does this package cost?" And your agent instantly giving the right answer and linking them to the buy button. That's powerful. And don't worry, all of your past training is saved under history, so you can reuse, update, or build on it anytime. Once that's set, click Save and Next. And now we're in the setup area. Here's where you polish the experience. Start with your welcome message, that warm first hello your visitors see. Then add a thank you message, a nice touch to leave them feeling valued at the end of the chat. You also get a frequently asked questions section where you can load in your most common questions. Things like pricing, service details, business hours, or even a direct buy now link. And here's the cool part. You can either type in custom answers or let the AI automatically answer them for you. Total flexibility. Now let's talk about lead capture. With the built-in lead form, you can collect visitor details like name and email and automatically send them straight into your autoresponder or CRM. Even better, you decide when that lead form pops up. Show it right at the start, or, my favorite strategy, wait until they're engaged in the conversation. That way, they're already invested, and your opt-in rates go way up. Below that, you'll also find the feedback form, where you can gather insights from your users, plus a star rating system so you know how your agent is performing. Perfect for tracking and improving customer experience. For branding, you've got the footer branding section. Upload your logo, add your brand name, customize colors and links, basically fully white label the agent so it looks like an in-house solution, not a third-party tool. And now, the killer feature, live chat mode. You can run your agent in both online and offline modes. For example, set your business hours to connect visitors with you or your team live. Outside of those hours, the AI agent takes over automatically, answering questions and capturing leads while you sleep. Best of both worlds. Finally, when you're happy with everything, hit publish, and your agent is ready to work. You'll get a simple embed code you can paste onto any web page. Sales pages, stores, membership areas, you name it. Or use them as standalone agents with their own unique links. Pretty awesome, right? Now let's take this live and start chatting with your agent. Once your agents are created, you'll land on the Human Agents list. This is basically your control hub for managing every agent you've built. Here's what you can do right from this page. Mark your favorite agents for quick access. Instantly activate or deactivate any agent with just a click. Track visits and leads each agent has generated in real time. Copy the embed code and drop your agent straight onto any website. Or hit edit anytime to tweak the settings. And under the three-dot menu, you've got even more advanced options. Share, duplicate, move to a workspace, or even delete an agent completely. So yeah, everything is organized, clean, and super easy to manage. No messy dashboards, no confusion. Now let's jump into something really exciting. The Superbot. This is like your business superhero. Instead of relying on one agent, the Superbot lets you combine your best performing agents into one powerhouse. That means sales, support, marketing, operations, all rolled into one agent that literally manages your business online. Seriously, it's like having a full team working 24/7, but inside a single AI. 100 times more powerful than any ordinary bot. And honestly, I don't think you've seen anything like this before. Here's how simple it is. On the left-hand menu, click Superbot. Then hit Create Superbot. Give it a name, and from the list, just pick which agents you want to combine. They'll instantly move into your selected section, and once you're happy, click Deploy Superbot on the top right. That's it. In seconds, your Superbot is live and ready to take charge. Let's do a quick test together so you can see it in action. After that, you'll see all your Superbots listed on the page. You can check how many agents are inside when it was created and its status, active or inactive. On the right, you've got quick actions to grab the embed code, edit, or delete your Superbot, all in one click. Pretty powerful, right? It's like leveling up from regular agents to a full-blown AI dream team. All right, next up, let's move into the CRM. From the left menu, click CRM and you'll land right here. At the top, you've got 3 tabs: Conversations, Leads, and Feedback. Clean and simple. On the left is your list of live chats and conversations. You can filter these by visitor stage, status, lead type, or even by which agent brought them in. Super useful when you're juggling multiple campaigns or clients. This is a full-blown CRM built into Agentic AI. No extra subscriptions, no messy integrations if you don't want them. In the center is the conversation window. You see the entire chat, exactly how the visitor and your agent interacted. Timestamps, messages, everything. It's full context in one place. On the right is the lead info panel, your single source of truth. Here you can see source agent, which agent handled this chat, date and time when the interaction happened, talking with who the visitor is. Email, contact details right there. Quick wins, update the lead status and lead stage in one click. Mark someone as new, qualified, hot, or whatever stage you use. Add internal notes for your team, for example. High likelihood to buy on October 15. Follow up then, so no one misses a close. Flip over to the Leads tab, and you've got every lead in one place. Name, email, source agent, status, stage. Search, sort, filter, or export your list with one-click CSV XLSX. Want to push leads into your autoresponder? Done. Sync them instantly or use our integrations. Next, the Feedback tab. This shows visitor ratings, comments, the agent name, and date. Super actionable. Use this to track which agents or pages are converting and where to improve. Export it, run reports, or feed it back into training so your agents get smarter. The CRM gives you a complete, organized view of conversations, leads, and feedback, all in one dashboard. That's real operational control, right there. Now a quick look at the agency panel. Perfect if you're scaling or running clients. Manage team members and roles, control client access, activate white label settings, and use our done-for-you setups to launch client work fast. If you want to flip your brand on, this is where you do it. And settings covers the nuts and bolts: workspace management, autoresponder hookups, third-party integrations, security settings, and other global controls. Tweak once, and everything behaves across workspaces and agents. That's the full tour. You'll also get detailed step-by-step training for every module. Dashboards, training, superbots, CRM, everything. We walk you through it so you're never guessing. Now it's your turn. Create powerful agents, capture more leads, convert faster, and scale your business. With Agentic AI, you're not just automating replies, you're automating growth and customer experiences that actually convert. Welcome to the future where innovation meets imagination. Let's go build something big.
Let's go build something big. Wow, wow, wow. Who here absolutely loved what they just saw and wants to start using this? These super agents work on voice. You can chat to them. You can talk to them. If you have any questions, let me know in the chat box. Our tech team is here as well. But if there's one thing you need to understand, if you just want a simple income, something that you can easily serve, easily find clients for, easily deliver without having to build a whole personal brand and lots of bells and whistles around it, just a good service to deliver that makes good money and that makes business owners actually fall in love with you, this is it right here. Because this has the ability, without any cost tearing you down, credit systems or whatnot, to convert leads and visitors over and over again for any business owner, whether you're selling affiliate offers, whether you're working with local businesses, whether you install it for them or you want to use it for your own. This allows state-of-the-art relationship building and conversion beyond the standard rigid chatbots that we know today. Let me know in the chat box if you loved it. If you have any questions, tech questions, left, right, or center, our team is here to answer them. And I want you to know, you don't need any tech skills for this. It is so incredibly easy to set up, takes less than 60 seconds, and it's even more easier to install. There's a link that you can share. There's an embed code. It can't get easier than that. It's literally a matter of copy and paste. So if you enjoyed that, let us know, and let us know if you see yourself getting tons of engagement on your site and inquiries on your pages, on your websites, if we gave you the most powerful AI that gets clients results. It worked for Nate, it worked for Ash, it worked for Ayub, it worked for so many people we've tested this with, both small beginners and more advanced entrepreneurs, local businesses that are already getting traffic to their website, but they're just not doing anything with that traffic. Their website is just a wall of information, and only a handful of people end up converting. Now, when we install the super agent for them, all of a sudden, that handful becomes a ton of people that now ask their questions. Do you have this size? Where can I find this? What times are you open? But how about this? Can I do this if I want to? All these very unique questions, the AI can think beyond the standard conversation, convert the lead, drive them into a sale, and the business owner can't be more happier. So if you like that, that is the AI income solution, a very easy service that you can confidently set up for yourself and for others and get handsomely paid for, which takes us to secret number 2. I'll quickly address the instant client part, because quite frankly, if there's anything that can get you paid real money from real business owners, it is having a service that visually makes sense to them. something that they can see and understand. Their website with a super agent versus their website without a super agent. So before I go ahead, I see a lot of people also asking, hey, can I actually see one live that's talking? So let me actually open one up. I mean, that's the great thing about doing live webinars. We can show and tell as you please. So I'm going to go ahead and bring one onto the screen. Just give me a quick heads up if you can see it onto the screen right here. Now I can call them if I want to. I can, book a tour if I want to, and then prompts me to do an opt-in. Hi, I'm interested in a tour. Boom, I put in my name, I put in my email, submit. Boom, now I'm already a lead. So before anything happened, they already now are building their list. Now, thanks for showing your interest. And then the flow can carry on from there. Now, this is just a quick one. I wanted to show you. Obviously, we have, as you saw in the demo, very elaborate ones that go beyond the general scope, left, right, and center, taking a person from turning them into a lead to even redirecting them to a product or service on the spot. So I'll come back later and do a full demo one because there's lots more I want to show you. But just to show you kind of how the interface looks like, there you have it. Now, furthermore, also to go here, if I say, once again, I'm interested in tour, just let me click there, analyzing the data, optimizing response. Great. What type of tour are you interested in and where would you like to explore? Well, I want a house in the hills. Like that. House in the hills. Beautiful. I'm gonna think about optimizing response. Sounds like you're looking for a guided tour, specific house or an area with multiple properties. I'd like a guided tour. I want someone to show me around, right? So it doesn't think in rigid ways. It gives options. It thinks with you and focuses on the desires and the pain points that you're currently facing. So I can even go ahead and talk to the agent in person. Person gets a notification on their phone or on their computer saying, hey, someone wants to talk to you right now. Boom, that's a very warm prospect on the spot. So with that being said, this is a straightforward example. I will come back later and do several examples as well. But I see lots of people already loving it. Awesome, awesome. Let me know if you can see it, by the way, as well. Should be sharing the screen. All right. I can also ask things like, how can you help me? Can you help me with lead generation? I'm going to press enter here. Optimizing prompt. I can suggest strategies like content marketing, SEO optimization. Great. I want to improve my social media. Awesome. See lots of people loving it. Now, again, this just allows me to freely talk to just like I'm talking maybe to ChatGPT, but in this case, I'm talking to a business. And that business is giving me the advice. That business is the one I'm creating a relationship with. That business is now the person I come to for advice, but it also is the one that has all the power to turn me into a lead and turn me into a client. And I can move on. Tell me more about your product. It's going to now inquire or let me know about the products and services they have and so forth. All right. So with that being said, I'll do a more elaborate demo in a second. I just want to show you. Maybe we'll even do the voiceover in a second as well. But long story short, this allows anyone to create real relationships with cold visitors in seconds, where people can freely talk without being confined by standard answers. But you see, I went from a house tour to, hey, I want to get help with social media. And it can still respond within the same framework without it needing data or updates or a knowledge base about both parties or topics or subjects. So with that being said, let me quickly go on and show you the instant client framework. You see, with the power of this AI, businesses will fall in love with you because let's face it, they don't have this, right? They don't have this on their website. We can go to Google right now, find a gazillion businesses that simply do not have this on their website. So the clients are up for grabs. But how do you get them? Well, answer the following question, right? I'm actually going to show you a demo right here. Which conversation turns a cold lead into an engaged and buying customer? Is it conversation on the left, which is what we call generative AI, saying, hey, I'm looking for a villa in Chicago. Do you have anything available? Sure, Chicago has many villas. All right, I want something near the lake. And it says, check properties near Lake Michigan. Their real estate agents can help you with specific listings. Well, what's the price range? And it's going to give me a very broad, open price range from 100,000 to over 1 million, right? Totally not specific, not exactly what I'm looking for. Now, on the right side, more personalized, better interface. I'm looking for a villa. Absolutely. Do you want modern villa, luxury style, traditional, near the lake, modern? Great. Here are 3 stunning lakefront villas in Chicago that match your preferences. It's going to give me different options with each of the prices included. I don't even have to ask what's the price range. It's going to give me that. I'm going to tell it, well, I want to book a virtual tour. Awesome. Your virtual tour is booked for tomorrow, 11 a.m. because it can literally look into the calendar and boom, go ahead and book that in. Do you see the power and difference between standard generative AI, which just generates text, robotic and cold, limited engagement, versus agentic, which is light years ahead? It doesn't just chat with you, it thinks, it decides, it acts, it has a human touch. And that's where Forbes also made a great article, generative AI versus agentic AI. And agentic is the new, more evolved AI that learns beyond the general scope. Now, these hyper-intelligent agentic super agents can sell affiliate offers, generate clients, build lists with pre-qualified leads, book calls, and scale any business from the ground up. And if you want to know how to monetize this, who wants me to share the exact script that gets you paying clients daily? You can get paid at least $1,500 a month every time you use this script. Now, I have a very specific script. I hardly ever tweak it. You might have seen it before. And I always use the same format, the same kind of script, because it just plain and simple works, and I don't change a winning team. So comment yes in the chat box if you want to see and walk me through that script. Awesome. Lots of yeses coming in. Perfect. And if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. Still, the tech team is here to answer all of them. I see lots of yeses. I see Angelica, Roland, Calvert, William, Kelly, Mildred, Charles, Sridhar, Raven, Andre, Eddie, Hiab, George, Leslie, Cynthia. Awesome. So let me show you the script. Hey, business name. Any business you're reaching out to. You can find these businesses easily on Google. I saw you were doing ads, Google My Business, promo, content. They're doing anything and everything. So I assumed you're looking to attract and convert more people on your website. This is 99.9, if not 100% of the case, always. A business is always trying to attract more people and convert more people on their website. So we're hitting the right objective that they have, right? We're aligning the desire, the interest. This is kind of the psychology behind the message. I saw you were doing this, which is they're running ads, they're posting on social media, they're doing any of these things. So I assume you're looking to attract and convert more people on your website. And unconsciously, they're saying, yes, that is correct. Now, this is where you have the shortest pitch on planet Earth, saying, I actually happen to specialize in this field using agentic AI agents. If you want, I'm more than happy to send you a usable agent to help you generate more sales for the next 7 days. And if it doesn't work, you don't have to pay a dime. This is where you completely eliminate the barrier of entry, create high curiosity, and makes a person want to try you out. And the results will astonish them because they'll see a before and after, before they had it installed and after it. The amount of questions people had that they never answered, the inquiries, the amount of bookings, the leads that actually come in. Instead of people just wandering around the website and leaving, they're now becoming leads by opting in and speaking to the agent. And that difference alone will make them ask you one question and one question alone, and that is, how much do you charge for me to keep this? Now, this script works like a charm. You can apply it using the simple 3-step AI engagement agency. You create a hyper-intelligent agentic AI. You can do this in less than 60 seconds inside the app. Then you deploy a 1-week free trial. So you're telling a business, hey, I'm going to send you a link to use this for 7 days. You can put it on your website, 7 days straight. Let me know if you like it. If you do, come back and we'll talk payment, right? Maybe a recurring payment monthly, how you want to do this, or a one-off fee, whatever you want to charge to keep 100% of the profit. Now it just all becomes, can you make a good deal for the person, right? Which is the easiest part. But the first thing we're doing is prove that it works. You see, there's so many businesses. If I go to the Facebook ad library right now, right? If we go here, let me actually put that on the screen here so you can see what I'm talking about here. And I'm going to do all ads. And I'm going, let's say it's real estate. Press enter. All these realtors or real estate agencies are running ads. They're all running ads. They're spending hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. Now, don't you think they'd love to spend a couple hundred or up to $1,000 more to make sure all this effort that they're putting in spending money on ads actually pays off in conversions? They're already spending a marketing budget on getting the leads. What's spending a little bit more to actually convert the leads? Let me know if that makes sense. But the great thing is we're giving them a free first. Saying, hey, for 7 days, I see you're already running ads. Put this on your site to get more out of your ad spend, to make sure all the money you're spending on ads actually pays off. They'll do it, they'll try it, they like it, they buy it. This is one of the easiest and simplest services you can provide to make money in 72 hours or less. We show you where to find the client, what to tell them, how to install it. And just 2 or 3 installments puts you at a full-time income already. Because the agentic AI can literally serve any business. You can tell this to coaches, even affiliates, agencies, or maybe you're an affiliate yourself. You just want to sell affiliate offers. You can still use this in the exact same way. And obviously, small businesses and e-commerce are very big money makers where you can do this for. So tell me, do you see how having a hyper-engaging agentic agent opens up an instant income stream for you? Let me know if that makes sense. Give me a yes in the chat box if you can see and understand that, because that was the point of secret number 2, showing you that, yes, this is a great tool that you can use for yourself, but you can walk up to any business, and especially with the high converting script that I've showed you that you'll get access to. Tell them, hey, I see you're putting all this effort in getting leads. I have an agent that I'd love for you to try out for free. Imagine me coming up to you. I'll send you a messenger right now telling you, hey, I see you're trying to grow your email list or get leads or make money online. I have an agent that can help you accelerate these results greatly. I'll send it over for free for 7 days. You can use it and abuse it as much as you want. If you like it, come back and we can potentially talk about long-term usage. But would you take me up on that offer? You got nothing to lose and everything to gain. And that's why this works so well in secret number 2, instant clients. Awesome. It's the easiest thing where you don't have to hard sell. You don't have to persuade and convince and do sales calls. You just say, hey, you're already doing this effort. I have something that I can actually make sure your effort pays off more. Here's a link. Use it, put it on your website. If you like it, come back to me after 3 days or 5 days or 7 days. We'll analyze the results. How many questions did it answer? What was the most common question? How many leads did it acquire? And you'll clearly see a difference. Because if I take it off your website again, then all those questions will turn into lost leads. People that just visit and dip. It's like you're handing people a Ferrari. And then after telling them, all right, I'm taking it back again. But then they'll say, hey, wait a minute, how much for me to keep this? And even if it's just $500 a month, $300 a month, which is a steal for them because they'll make so much more out of it, that's recurring income for you. So with that being said, on this webinar special, who wants to know everything you're getting today as part of the live webinar special? We're going to do something really insane. Just comment yes if you want that, if you're here, if you like what you've seen thus far. And you're maybe in a situation where, you know what, I just want a healthy recurring income. I want a simple offer to sell. I don't want something crazy or difficult. I don't want to deal with a lot of tech. I don't want to struggle with getting clients. I just want a simple offer that I can confidently deliver, that shows value, that makes sense for people. Then this is it. And the power is within the demonstration. Just giving it to people. Here, try it out. Here, try it out. And those demos turns into long-term clients. I see lots of yeses coming in. So let's go ahead. I see Sridhar saying, give everything, give me all. Let's go ahead and break it down. Here's what you're going to get. You're going to get the Agentic AI webinar only special. And honestly, this is a webinar only special. You're soon going to see why. This is going to be the biggest special we've ever done. First of all, you'll be able to clone yourself or any human with AI, face, voice, and knowledge. You'll create hybrid agents, custom knowledge plus AI knowledge. It can think for itself. It has a clone agent for video calling, audio calling, and chat. You can embed agents on your websites or clients' websites really easily. We have all the knowledge in there, step-by-step, click-by-click explained. A baby could do it. You can select the agent voice and accent and style. You can access 10 plus ready agents to use, fully customize appearance, the name and image, activate agents in different languages, auto language detection based on the visitor's voice, multilingual responses with natural conversational flows, face-to-face like video or audio call interface, custom welcome and thank you messages, set default response tone, personalize the FAQ if you wish, train the agents with URLs, PDFs, YouTube videos, modify the agent's behavior goals. If their goal is to land a client, then they'll focus on that. If their goal is to nurture, to onboard, to customer serve, whatever the goal is of the agent, it will adhere to that in a very natural way. Modify the conversation tone if you wish to, add suggested questions or improve engagement, clone any styling and response length. You'll have it all under one roof. Now, because you're on this webinar, which is the beauty about being on the live webinar, you're not just going to get the standardized agent, right? You're the what we like to call the front end, which is usually very limited, has a credit system. You can only create 1 or 2 or 3 agents. You're capped. We're not going to do that. You will unlock the full, and when I say full, I'm talking the complete bundle upgrade at an insane webinar only discount. So let me show you exactly what that is. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the screen, and you're going to get the full bundle at a massive 70% plus discount. I'm going to put it on the screen right here. Let me put it on. There we go. You're going to get the whole 9 yards, where you'll not be dealing with generative AI, but agentic AI. So once again, you can have your website agents, you have your voice agents, you have your standalone agents, you have everything from start to finish. And these are also super chatbots where all of them, if you want to talk to support, you click on support. You want to talk to marketing, you click on marketing. Whichever one you want to show or have a conversation with, or your clients or leads want a conversation with, you can have them all in one go, which is completely new because most chatbots don't have multiple interfaces like that. It's one or the other. It's customer service or sales. You can have a multifaceted asset where you can switch between the person you want to speak to in one go. This is a huge selling point for businesses as well. So let me show you everything you're going to get. I'm going to scroll down here. I'm going to show you, this is the webinar only special. You're going to get access to, first of all, the Agentic AI account. This will allow you to instantly clone yourself, train agents with PDFs, go global, access ready-made templates, smart geo detection. So it detects the user location, replies in their native language. This is extremely smart. It detects the IP of where a person is coming from and then replies in their native language. This is so brilliant. And people often get surprised by that, which makes the relationship and engagement even better. Now you can track the success with real time. This is how you'll easily be able to close the clients, because you can monitor how well the agent is doing. Deploy autonomous agents 24/7, embed the interactive agents on any website, and humanize them with voice cloning. So you can have the business owner's voice. They can quickly 20-second recording, upload that, and now the AI will have their voice. So you'll have access to that. Now, because you're on this webinar, you're going to get upgraded to the unlimited version. Now, the unlimited version allows you unlimited workspaces, so you can work with different websites, different teams, different projects, unlimited embedding, so you can put it on as many websites and funnels as you want to, unlimited agents, so you can create as many custom agents as you want, unlimited clients you can work with, as well as unlimited live chat, right? There's no threshold. Maybe you've ever had this with, I don't know, ChatGPT or Claude, where after a while it just says, you know what, it's okay for today. Come back in a few hours, we'll talk again, right? It's kind of gets tired. But you won't have to deal with that. You have unlimited conversation power, as well as your clients, leads, and prospects, global conversation power in a ton of different languages, 1,500 plus AI voices, advanced clone styling with creative response length, as well as you'll be able to rebrand the agents through different niches and enhance functionality. So you can remove training data. It's not rigid. It is very flexible in understanding. It also is fully encrypted, so fully safe, priority support, regular updates. So we're continuously putting manpower on this, making it even better, even smarter, even faster. And you get an insane discount at enterprise value. So you're going to get the unlimited access, meaning you can use this unlimitedly without having to pay monthly. And this is unheard of. If you try any chatbot of this kind that gives you unlimited, you'll always have to pay monthly. You can go look it up. They'll always charge you monthly. Heck, monthly won't even exist. It will still be up to X amount of conversations, up to X amount of agents. There will be paywalls at every step you go. But on this webinar, you will have free and unleashed power to make as much money as you want with this. Now, furthermore, you're going to get the enterprise level. And this is where it gets really interesting, because now you'll be able to have 24/7 interactive lead generators, traffic driving, profit multiplying machines, and market like a pro. This is where you can set very custom tailored goals. Meaning, let's say one is an appointment setter. Its number one goal is to find qualified leads. Qualified leads is a person that has the right budget, that has the right pain point, and that is highly interested and has high intent. And its goal is going to be smartly, through conversation, ask simple questions subtly to qualify the person to the point it knows and scores this person as, yes, this is the perfect lead, goal accomplished. Now, personalized greetings, custom welcome and thank you messages, voice cloning or AI or human voice, multi-language auto detection, full response control. You can favorite agents. So if you have your top agents that are outperforming everyone, you can access them instantly for quick use. Cross workspace management. So you can copy, let's say you're working with multiple businesses, or you have multiple businesses, and you want to copy the same agent that has been outperforming in one particular business over to the other. You can just do a simple drag and drop. You can capture unlimited leads. We have smart forms and pop-ups that are completely editable. CRM integration, so all the leads go into your autoresponders. Pabbly Connect, automated webinar integration. This is a great one, because if all your agent does is say, hey, we actually have a very special training on this, I can register you to the webinar if you want to. That's ongoing free webinar leads. Now, quality lead tracking, it monitors the responses and captures detailed visitor data, and it creates full-on reports that you can share with clients, real-time alerts. So you get a notification on your phone of, hey, here's what's happening. There's a new lead coming in. There's a new lead coming in. And this is what's going to make the business owner fall in love with you as well, because they're going to get so many of these messages that they've ever had before, because now on the website, people are asking around, people are engaging, while before they had no clue what was happening on their website. Now, appointment booking, they can schedule calls with the agent, survey and feedback monitor, sales booster to offer discounts. The agent can give a discount if it sees fit, as well as affiliate promotions. If you want to sell affiliate offers through the agent, you have a full dashboard where you can see the visitors, the conversations, you can see the conversion tracking, how many people turned into buyers and leads, advanced customization in terms of color and visual branding. Same goes for the teams, and FAQ builder, as well as suggested questions. So maybe a person comes on the site, and the number one question that has been asked by a million people before is, I don't know, how soon can this be fixed? Maybe you're doing it for a contractor, right, that fixes pipes. And the number one question he always gets is, how fast can he deliver? How soon can he be there? So that could be a suggested question that people can just click, so it's immediately answered. You can duplicate agents, clone and copy them. You have an enterprise license to serve unlimited business clients, and a zero sharing policy. So you keep 100% of the leads and traffic and profits for yourself. We don't get anything. That's your her deserved leads, traffic, and sales. If that's not enough, one of my favorites is the Lead Master. This is where you turn your leads into profitable customers, because the Agentic Lead Master now gives you access to an interactive CRM and a lead processing pipeline. This is where you're now actually going to scale and create a massive lead database. Now, it's going to score the leads. What I briefly talked about before is going to spot hot prospects based on their intent and activity and say, listen, this person is ready to buy. Whatever you do, stop everything and sell them now. It's going to give you a glowing warning that, hey, this person has money, they have a problem that you can solve. The money is here, come and get it. But if you don't know, and the AI has so many conversations all the time, you don't know which is the person that's ready to pay, you don't know what you don't know. So I love the lead scoring systems. One of my favorites, a built-in live chat, so you can actually track the chat as it's happening. You can actually read the chat live from within your dashboard. Lead status tracking, so you can monitor the progress of how the lead is moving along. You can go back to conversation history, which is really important. You have email communication and logs, customer timeline view to see the lifetime value and the stages the lead has gone through. Sales team collaboration, so you can assign leads to a specific team or person. You have a CRM plus Agentic AI integration, so you can sync conversations and follow up with other AI agents. So let's say a person says, I need to think about this. The AI agent will remember that in its CRM and follow up with them, send them an email later saying, hey, it's been a couple of days. Have you been able to think it through? And if not, let me share some more details with you. And the conversation takes on from there. That is free money that it's picking up while you're sleeping. Automated follow-ups, multi-channel inbox, tags and segmentation if you're doing different offers, different services, different products, smart search and filter, performance dashboards, team role management, API and Pabbly integrations, and full mobile access. Now, I want you to understand, you do not need to be techie for this. You can set these up in 60 seconds, and everything that I'm explaining here is already made for you. You just see what happens in real time. You see the leads come in, you see the conversations happening, you see the sales come through. This is everything that's happening on the background that you're getting access to. So let me know who's loving everything they're getting so far. Let me know in the chat box real quick, because it's about to get better. But who's loving everything they're getting so far? I see great, like it, looks good. You can send any business an email. We're even going to show you where to find the business, what email to send. I'm personally going to hop on a call with you live and show you over the shoulder how you can make money within 72 hours, having a client paid, signed, and done, installing this for them with ease. And to make it as simple as possible, we're going to give you access to the done for you to save you time. These are 100% done for you account setups, where we actually build, train, and integrate your custom powerful human agents for you. Now, you can charge any amount you want to the clients. You can charge them yearly, which I actually recommend. You can charge them monthly. You can charge them one time if you want, right? If it's your first client, you might be fine with it one time just to get your beak wet, get your first payment in. You'll see that, I mean, it's an irresistible offer for a client. So, hey, you just pay me once, I'll set it up, and I'll monitor it every now and then for you. I mean, that's a steal. Now, monthly is already a lot better for you, so you have recurring income coming in, and it's a write-off for them as well. Yearly is great, because business owners, I've noticed, they love just to pay good once, use it for a year, and then after a year, decide if they want to keep it. Now, if you've used the demonstrative power that I showed you, where you let them try it for 7 days or at least 5 days first, it will be super easy to sell these packages. Actually, they'll be sold themselves. They'll just ask you, how much do you charge for me to keep it? Now, with the done for you, we actually set everything up. You don't have to worry about a thing. Our experts handle everything from start to finish, so you save time and avoid technical hassles. We actually create custom AI agents, fully personalized with unique voices, tones, and personalities designed to perfectly match your brand, whether you're an affiliate, a product seller, digital marketing service, you want to do this for local businesses. We build the perfect setup for you, because they want to go ahead and go through it and see it in real time on your side as well. It'd be weird if you'd sell this and then someone says, well, why don't you have this? I went to your website, I don't see it on there. If it's so great, why don't you use it, right? So we actually set everything up for you as well. Now, brand content training, our agents are trained with your FAQs, your services, your marketing content. We make sure You have the agents working for you first. Instantly integrate your AI agents on websites, funnels, or client platforms without complex setup. We take care of all of that. You get one-on-one expert support, dedicated account manager with video and audio guidance. So there's a real person ready only for the people on the webinar. By the way, before I forget, we can obviously not do this for everyone all the time. So it's only you. If you get this on the webinar because you were smart enough to show up live, you're going to get an insane discount and you're going to get this as a bonus. Commercial license is completely included. And to really top it off, we're going to give you access to the full agency setup. This is where you can white label the entire platform. So you won't see the Agentic AI logo, but you can put in your own logo. You have unlimited reseller and client license. So you can just set up an account for someone and tell them, hey, you know what? I'll make you an account, try it out for 3 days, come back, let me know if you like it. That's your entire pitch. You don't have to do anything else than that. You don't have to post on social media. You don't have to go crazy, build a personal brand. You just say, hey, I have this AI that can increase your sales. I'll make you an account for free. Try it out. If you like it, keep it. We'll talk numbers. If not, I'll delete your accounts like you never existed. It's the fastest and easiest way. And business owners like direct. This day and age, they don't have time to waste. Show me what you got. If it can help me, great. It's a good price. I'll take it. That's exactly what you're delivering. And you might be the exact same. Don't beat around the bush. Dedicated team access, because over time, you're going to make money with this. That is a guaranteed fact. If you use it in the way we show you, you're going to get results. Now, you might want to take a little bit of that money to go ahead and hire a team. And you can. You can create client workshops in 3 clicks. In 3 clicks, you can create full client workspaces, sell AI services without doing the work. Done for you HC kit is included. We have all your branding. If you want to set this up on Fiverr and Upwork, we got all that for you. So you get inbound clients as well. Instant start plus premium support. So we actually make sure we have full support. Like I said, you get an account manager, you get full setup. And the biggest one of all, guys, there's nowhere on planet Earth and beyond where somebody will give all of this to you, everything you see here from top to bottom, at a one-time price. It's always a credit system or monthly or annually, which they should. But because you're on this webinar, and only if you get this on the webinar, one-time price only. So don't leave without at least grabbing this at an insane discount and trying this out, because you even have a money-back guarantee to try this out. If you like it, you keep it. Now, on top of this, as a webinar special, we have some fast action bonuses. These are premium bonuses worth up to $697. Actually, a lot more with the live training that I'm going to do to make sure you land clients. But I'm going to come back to these fast action bonuses in a second. For now, I'm going to recap one quick time, because I know people want the link. Because a lot of people just say, you know what? I want to try this. I've seen everything I need to know. So I'm not going to hold you any longer. I'll come back to the bonuses in a second. Just know you're getting some insane bonuses. I'm going to break down everything you're getting. The webinar only special includes, first of all, your Agentic AI special access account. You're going to get the unlimited upgrade, so there's no thresholds or limitations. The enterprise level, you're going to get the lead master. It's my favorite part, that scores and gets you the hottest leads that are ready to buy. You're going to get the Agentic done for you, where our team sets everything up for you. You get the white label agency, where it becomes your own logo. You can resell it as your own, keep 100% of the profits. And we have special webinar bonuses that I'm going to reveal in a second. But one of the biggest bonuses that's included is a live training with me, where we sit down, log into the app, and make money together live on screen. So if you like the sound of that, all of this will be accessible to you. Now, after this launch, the price will be $997. This is already set. We already have the buy buttons ready. We have the sales pages at $997 ready. And we know that even at $997, this is an absolute steal. We're going to go commercial. Businesses are going to buy this for $1,000, and it's going to be a steal for them. Now, because you're on this webinar, you won't have to pay anywhere near this. As a matter of fact, we figured as a webinar only special, $497 is a great price. And the quality you're getting here, the amount of money this will make you, the ease of selling and setting this up, plus the done for you assets on our team taking care of everything, that's manpower. For just $497 one time, using this unlimitedly, that is an insane discount. Yet, you won't even have to pay that. And that's why it pays off to show up to the live webinar. If you comment live right now, Comment the word live to prove that you're here, that you're not a robot, that you haven't fallen asleep, that you haven't left, but that you're serious, you're paying attention, and you want to get down to it. Comment the word live if you want the live discount. Because if you get the live discount and you comment the word live, we're going to drop it down to 367 one time to build the easiest business that grows so immensely fast. Your first $1,000 is around the corner. Again, you only need 2 clients. You're probably going to get a whole lot more than that, but only 2 clients. You have a healthy, recurring, full-time income that doesn't require you to manage all the time, to be present all the time. You just set it up once, and the agents take care of the rest, and the business owners now get more out of their website visitors. They're already getting traffic, but that's it. They just sit, hope, and pray and don't know if somebody will buy on their website. But now when you install this, the world is their oyster. Now, comment live if you want the special discount where there are no limitations, there's training included, and as a webinar bonus, I'll be training you live. Like I said, we're going to sit down, we're going to do kind of a work cohort. We're all going to log into the app, and we're going to go click by click. All right, here's how we create the agent. Here's how we find the client. Here's how we message them. Here's how we get paid. And within one day, you have everything you need to know to build a 4, if not 5-figure agency in record time. Now, to make it the ultimate deal, because I love you and appreciate you, and you've sticked around and you haven't hackled me on the webinar, you've paid close attention, you've stuck through it all, we're going to do 50 live coupons. We have an ultimate discount for the people that show up, that want this to succeed, and that are serious about making money. And those are our biggest action takers. Those are the ones that we want to help. Those are the ones we want to see succeeding, because they will become our ambassadors, like Joey, like Abbas, like Mo, like Anthony, like all the success stories we've created already. It's always the people that take fast action. And for the fast action takers, we want to come back with you with a live coupon. If you take action right now, we're going to scratch the 367, drop it down with a special coupon to 267, only 50 coupons. Comment live, and I'll ask the team nicely. Everyone that comments live right now, hand them the ultimate live discount of only 267 one time, no additions, no recurring fees, no monthly payments, just 267. Give them unlimited access to try this out risk-free, included with a money-back guarantee. And you're going to get access to everything as promised. And this is going to be by far, I promise you, the easiest business you have built for yourself, as well as anything that you're trying to sell of your own. You'll have an agentic AI doing all the heavy lifting for you. People now come to your funnel, to your site. There's someone present to receive them and to sell them in the most natural way, besides all the text on the page. Because not everyone has time to watch the video. Not everyone has time to go through all the sections, to read all the copy. They want quick answers. What can you do for me? How fast? How much does it cost? They need to build that relationship rather quickly, or they're gone. Now, for 267, you can solve that unlimitedly, without monthly payments, without credit systems. You're completely set. So if you want to try this out, and furthermore, actually make money with this by installing it for other businesses, go to the link in the chat box. You can grab this right now. The done-for-you setup is out of this world, because our team, handmade manpower, will come in and set everything up for you. That is at least $1,000. Having someone come in and serve you, white glove service, setting you up, or hey, awesome, thanks so much for getting in. Let's go ahead and get everything ready for you. That's premium concierge included at just 267. That is insane. Now, $200 or just over $200, you'll make that back. And if anything, you have a money back guarantee. I want you to think about what's possible for you once you have this. Just one business that says, hey, this is actually really good. We don't have this on our website right now. How much? $500? Install it. You got your money back right there and then. Heck, even if you tell them, hey, it's only $300, I'll set this up on your website. You currently don't have it. A lot of people leave your website. You don't know why. They're not being addressed. I'll put this on there, $300, and that's that. That's nothing for them. But for you, it immediately pays this back, and you have this for free for life. Now, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that and how to make a whole lot more. But all you have to do is take advantage of the live discount, because after this, it will go to $997. Like I said, we already have the buy buttons. We already have the $997 sales page ready. We have to raise the price. It's not something we want, but we have to, because we're sustaining this. This is a long term. This is not a flash in the pan. We have businesses relying on this, and hence we have costs, and hence we need to charge a whole lot more. That's why only on this webinar, we're doing this special discount, and we can't do that outside of this special. So go ahead and grab this while we are live. If you've grabbed this, let me know in the chat box so I can welcome you, congratulate you. Awesome, awesome. Now, I'm actually going to go to the page myself to show you how to grab this at the insane discount with the coupon code. If the team will drop the link and the coupon code several times, basically you click on the link, you click on the grab it now. You can see here, you're going to get everything, the commercial, the unlimited, the enterprise, the lead master, the done for you, the agency, plus the fast action bonuses. I'll cover those in a second again. Normally it is $367, which is already an incredible discount, honestly. It's already insane that you'll be able to get it at that with no recurring, no monthly, no yearly. However, if you click on buy now, it gets even better. You'll notice that if you put in your email and you put in the coupon, save 100, it's already entered, you'll see the price has dropped down to just $267. And again, a single payment, meaning no monthly fees. Can't be more clear than that. The total price includes a $100 discount. Mind you, your order is only reserved for a limited time. We have 50 coupons, probably a whole lot less already. So if you don't see the $267 price anymore after you entered this coupon, it means you were too late. Now, don't hesitate, act fast. And the reason being is, guys, you have a 30-day money back guarantee, not even 14, 30 whole days to try this out and still get your $200, 67 back. Do you know how many clients you can demonstrate this to in 30 days? Heck, we're even going to show you how. So please do yourself a favor. If you've ever been looking for a simple offer that makes sense for yourself and for other business owners, something that they don't have, where you can clearly show, hey, I'm going to your website right now, it's not there. Let me install it for you and let me know how it goes. It's the easiest pitch that can get you a 4-figure agency, 5-figure agency monthly. Now, what's $267 to try that out and change your financial future? You don't have to hop on sales calls. You don't have to do back and forths. You just show demos. And we have the script ready for you. The choice is yours. Now, even if you don't want to do this for other businesses, maybe you just want to sell your own products, your own services, you need this on your own website too. You are a business owner as well. And you can't be present all the time. There needs to be an agentic agent that can build a relationship with everyone that visits your site. Especially if you're spending all this time and energy on posting on social media and trying to get traffic, it would be a shame to let it go to waste. Now you're getting a 70% discount and an amazing coupon code. If you're in, let me know in the chat box so I can congratulate you. Now there's one special thing. Not everyone will see this, but some people will. There is a special page that will appear for a handful of people where you can access 20 additional exclusive premium features. If you've seen this page, great. If you haven't seen this page, it means you're too late, because this will only be shown to the first 50 classy customers like you. Again, the first 50 we consider our best action takers, so they're going to get the biggest bang for a buck. This is where you get not one, but 20 tools, premium on the house, tools that we personally use that are having the biggest impact in our business personally. You get 20 of them in one, which is your privacy badger. Protect your browsing privacy. Powerful tool that blocks hidden tracker, spyware, and scripts. Really important. Furthermore, you get social buzz. Boost your engagement and track your social media growth across different platforms. You can stay on top of the trends. What's working right now? What do I need to post today to go with the wave of what's working? We use social buzz to figure out, all right, this is what everybody is responding to. Boom, we immediately create a similar post. You get link purifier, so this shortens your links. You get email extractor pro. This will allow you to get unlimited verified business emails. So this will come in extremely handy to find qualified clients and close them with the simple script that you'll have access to. So the Email Extractor Pro, the Watch Together, this is a great one. When it comes to doing demos, you can actually do a session if you'd like to, where you watch together over the shoulder in real time, reviewing a video-based AI agent. So you'll give them a link and they can see what you're doing on your side. And you don't even have to hop on a call. You just say, hey, access this link, and you can see what I'm doing. Right? Now, the ad blocker goes without saying. This blocks a lot of ads if you want to. ToolNest is a premium collection of our must-have digital tools. This helps with powering up your AI agent business without extra cost. You get the web extractor to get leads and data from any website. You get the Agentic AI Platinum Stock Pack if you need visuals, videos, images, creative assets. We have a lot of them that relate to the Agentic AI business. If you want to place them on your websites or social medias, you're covered. You have the Agentic AI audio stack. So this is a lot of royalty-free tracks that goes obviously with those videos. You get a VIP live training on how to launch a six-figure AI agent agency in minutes. I'm going to show you over the shoulder how that's done. 10 ways to make $100 a day with Agentic AI without even needing clients. Like I said, you can use this for affiliate marketing. You can use this as CPA. If you don't know what that is that's where you get paid per lead that you are able to send to a business. 10 leads is $50, right? So we can show you how to do that as well. Close 7 AI agent deals in 5 days with free leads. And this is going to be so easy to do. And we have a case study. This is included as well. 10x your AI agent lead to client conversion. So how to get more out of each client. You can upsell them to different offers if you have other tools. Now, from 0 to 100 AI agent clients, the full bigger picture roadmap if you really want to go for a six-figure agency, because I know some of you are very ambitious, and this is one of the easiest vehicles to reach those numbers. The 3-step system to land high-paying AI agent clients daily. So just what you need to do every day. When you wake up, takes about 20 to 30 minutes. If you've done those 3 steps, you can expect new clients every single week. Now, the 10K a month AI agent lead selling system, the 100 proven niches, because there are a lot of different niches out there where you can deploy this in. We have picked 100 proven ones. Now, step-by-step training to find AI agent binders with Google Maps, local businesses. If you're interested in more local area businesses, brick and mortar, we show you that. And then 20, a 5-year premium Agentic AI customer support. So enjoy that peace of mind, 5 years of dedicated priority support from us. You'll always have us in your corner. Now, we only do this for 50 people. And you might be thinking, oh, this is at least, another $300, $200, maybe even more, $997. Well, it's just $77 one time. It's a steal, right? So consider it a little gift from us. We could have charged way more for all of this. I mean, the amount of trainings alone in this, as well as just the apps and tools, these are real things that we do. We apply only $77. You're already getting a great discount on the app itself. So if you can spare $77 to really knock it out of the park, I'd highly recommend you to. But obviously, this is an optional upgrade. If you don't want to add it to your order, that's fine. Some of you might not even see this, but if you do, consider yourself lucky. Just click on add to my order and it is included. But most important thing here is getting the initial bundle deal, which has everything that we have gone through. Now, I was going to go over all the bonuses. So I'm actually going to do that real quick as well. So the bonuses that are included, let me go right here, are first and foremost, all the way up here, are first and foremost a live training. So we have a live training for the people that grab this on this webinar as well. We have also a live training for the VIPs, the people that grab the 77 pack. Now, this is only for the first 1,000. This training alone is at least worth $997. This is just the full blueprint. All right, we're going to sit down. I'm going to show you how to do the math, how many clients you need, how much do you need to charge, where do you find these clients, what do you say to them, how do you demonstrate it, how do you, let's say you need to make $1,000 before midnight. What are the exact steps and mouse clicks you do if you're a complete beginner? That's what you're going to get as a bonus. These are plug and play agents that work 24/7 while you get paid. Now, number 2, we're going to do a step-by-step training technical on how to launch your agent agency from scratch. We'll guide you through the setup, the packaging. Now, the masterclass on building a white label agency. with your own branding. Reselling the app, this is more focused on how to resell it instead of providing it as a service. How do I get other people to actually pay me to use the app under my name? And then the sales booster, how to sell more. Because again, I reckon a lot of you have products to sell, services to sell. And this is a great step or foot in the door to sell more of your services. Because once a person buys this from you, they're open and very receptive to anything else you can deliver. You can say, hey, I noticed your website is also a little bit outdated. I also can actually update your website. I'm like, oh, sure. How much do you charge? Or, hey, I noticed your social media can definitely use some more work. I can also deliver that service. So this is a great foot in the door to then sell any of those more competitive services because now they already know, like, and trust you. Now, again, we can only do this on the webinar and only while we're live. So if you have any questions, drop them here, but we're going to go and close this session in moments from now. Again, you're going to get the whole 9 yards. I'll put it on the screen once again for you to see before the timer will kick in and run out. You'll get access to the special access, the unlimited upgrade, the enterprise level, the lead master, the done for you, the white label agency, and the webinar bonuses. And long story short, if you're just looking for a simple business, right? A business that pays, that puts food on the table, an above average income, that's easy to get clients with, doesn't require you to be a celebrity, an expert, an authority, just something that delivers the goods, does what it's promised, and does what people need, which is more attention and retention on their website, then it's installing agentic AI agents. It's one of the easiest business models I've encountered, where any business say, hey, you don't have a bot on your website. Now, I'm going to apply what I like to call an agentic AI. It thinks outside of the box instead of rigid standardized conversations. Try it out for a couple of days. Let me install it on your site. We monitor how it performs, how many conversations it had, how many people, how many leads it collected, because they're already getting traffic. So now you're just going to see how much of the traffic is going to interact with the agentic AI and actually gets converted. And then we're going to present that data and say, well, in this short time span, it had 70 conversations and it collected 70 leads because of that. So I can either take this away from your site, and then people will just enter your site and leave again as they please, or I can keep it on there and you pay me, let's say, at the all-time low, $50 a month. Now, that's incredibly low. I wouldn't recommend charge that low. But I know for a fact, if you say that, a person doesn't even blink or think twice, they'll take you up on that offer. Even if you say 100 or 150 bucks a month, it is a steal for them. It's a small surface for them to pay to get so much more out of the thousands they already spend in ads, in traffic, in their team, for getting content and appointment setting. The agentic AI saves them a ton of money. Now, 267 once is your investment to make this a reality and have a simple to scale business for yourself and something you can apply for others. And you can white label and brand under your own name to get your own respect and authority and show people, hey, here's what I do. I run an agentic AI agency using an app that I have branded that's under my name. They won't even know about us. They won't know we exist. It's complete. As far as they know, you invented the software. Now, it works 24/7 across all websites, voice and interactive CRM. The AIs can think, speak, and act just like you or the business or anyone you want to. And it's face-to-face and intelligent. Now, if you've gotten it, congratulations. See, a lot of people got in, as a matter of fact. If you have any questions, let me know. I see someone saying it's showing 367 and not 267. Well, there are two things that can happen here. One, we only have 50 coupons for the 267. So if you've waited too long, that might be the case. But two, and 367 is still a steal, by the way. If you've got it at 367, that is still a major discount. But two, make sure you take this coupon, save 100, SAVE 100, and you copy that or you type it out on the page where it says enter coupon code. I'll show it actually right here. If you look at my screen, for anyone that didn't see the price, make sure right here you enter the coupon code and click on apply. right? Because if I remove it, what happens? It's 367. Oh no. But if I put in save 100, I click on apply, guess what? 267. Now, every time somebody uses this coupon and checks out with either credit card or PayPal, it 1 coupon less for the next person. And the moment we hit 0 coupons, yes, there is a threshold on them. That's when it's just 367 for now. And then the price will quickly move up to 997 because the webinar special is done. So if you're able to enter this coupon and get the 267 price point, consider yourself lucky. Check out, click on credit card, it will open up a form here, or click on PayPal with open PayPal. And don't forget, if you're also lucky enough and it's your super lucky day where you get to see this page where you can upgrade to 20 exclusive premium features, you simply click on upgrade. It's going to show you everything you're getting here at only 77 bucks, and you're off to the races. So that's all you need to know. If you have any questions, let me know in the chat box. I'm happy to answer them. If you're in, once again, congratulations. I can't wait to show you and help you set up your agency. It's going to be very easy and straightforward to do. And once again, it's one of the easiest offers to sell and make money with. If you ever tried starting an agency or sell agency services, consider this your foot in the door as of now. Awesome. So I want to congratulate every single one of you that was smart enough to take action here. I see well over 60. There we go. Congratulations. So I see a lot of people have gotten in. I want once again letting you know that we're only doing this on the webinar because I know what it's like. Some people are like, well, I'm going to think about it. I'm going to take a few days. I mean, if that's you, that's fine. But just know that the chances are, quite frankly, I'm certain you won't find all these bonuses again. Spots will be filled. Coupons will be eliminated. You'll pay a lot more down the road. You'd rather take advantage of your 30-day money-back guarantee and get in for the cheapest price possible now. And then you can think about it for 30 days straight. Use it, abuse it to its maximum extent, and decide if you want to keep it. But at least you already have the biggest discount and bang for your buck. So again, I want to congratulate you. I want to welcome you to the family. I'm going to pick some names. If you did not see the 77, this is a very special one that not everyone gets to see. I'm going to try, Max, I see you in the chat. I'm going to try and persuade the team for you. Team, is there any chance we can get our dear friend Max here an opportunity to get these $77 20 plus premium extensions? Please share the link with him. I know we have strict rules and timers on who can get this and who can't, and that all has to do with the economics. And we run a business here. We're not running a charity, and that's for your own good. Because if it's a charity, then these apps wouldn't be maintained. They would crash. They would be buggy because there's no money going to them. So, you know, if we're charging stuff, it's for a good reason. It's to make sure you get the top quality. So I'm gonna ask the team nicely for the mega bundle. And then Max, let me know if you received that, the mega suite. Let me know if you received that, Max. And then hopefully I see you on the inside, but I can't make any promises. If they're in a good mood, you're gonna get it. But again, respect that they were in business here. They can't just do these discounts for everyone and everyone. $77 for $1 million, quite frankly, in value of all these apps, because this trading alone can make you so much money. 10x your AI agent lead to client conversions, because you can translate this for a business, which will pay you a lot of money as well. So 77 just for one of these things is already more than fair enough, yet you're getting 20 of the upgrade. So I think the team agreed to send that link to you. Access it, and I'll see you on the inside. Travis is in. Travis, congratulations. Katie is trying to get in, but is not seeing any luck. So Team, can we also have a look at Katie? I would hate for people to not be able to grab this while we are here live. But other than that, I want to say congratulations to the people that got in. If you haven't let me know yet, let me know so I can name you by the name. This is live once again. This is not just some recording. This is actually, we're here, we're showing up and showing you that, listen, this is the fastest and easiest way. As a matter of fact, right, if you go back to the slides here, follow along for a second. If you're on the checkout page, do that first before you come back to the slides. But if you're maybe still on the fence or you're maybe already in, I want you to think about this from this perspective, right? This is something I share many times with a lot of clients and students as well. I want you to answer the following question. If you were to hire a highly trained team of business experts, right? Maybe you have ambitions right now to run your own agency, to sell this course or that product or that service, or maybe you started a little small business for yourself, or you want to work with a friend or family member that has a business, or a relative that you're trying to help them out. And you hire a highly trained team of business experts, meaning you're the CEO and you have your marketing team, you have your sales team, you have your customer service team, and you're on top. You're the visionary. You're the one, hey, this is the vision. This is how we want to impact the world. This is what we want to show people, how we can help them. This is the problem we want to help them solve, whether it's making more money, getting happier, personal development, losing weight, becoming more techie altogether, whatever problems or solutions you aspire to solve for people and get paid for in return. That is your vision. You're the CEO of that, whether you're an affiliate for a product or you have your own products or services, or you're helping another business or person. And then under you, you have a marketing team, you have a sales team, you have a customer service team. If you had this setup, wouldn't it be a whole lot easier to grow and actually make money? And if the answer is yes, and if you comment yes, you should understand why it's an absolute steal to grab this at 267. Because I don't have to explain that the head of Nike, the head of Amazon, the head of Kellogg's, right? Any brand, they're not, the owner is not sitting down there creating all the marketing, speaking to all the people, selling it, getting it into the real steel stores, picking up the phone, then handling all the customer inquiries. They're not wearing all the hats. That's unscalable. What they rather do, they find the talent. Who is the best at this? Who's the best at that? And who's the best at that? I'll put them together, my group of super agents, I'll put them together, and they go and execute on my vision. And then you just focus on one thing and one thing alone, and that's your zone of genius. And when you start operating like this, and quite frankly, with AI in today's day and age, that is the only and smartest way to operate, because you don't have to be an expert in every little thing anymore like before. You have to get a course on every aspect of making money online. You have to get a course on traffic, on leads, on funnels, on sales, on persuasion, on copy, on socials. It's insane. You can never master it all. But with AI, especially agentic AIs that you see in front of you, without being bogged down by monthly costs, constant subscriptions or credits, but just one full pack of unlimited enterprise lead masters done for you, set up by real people, white label agency setup, and the webinar bonuses where we show you over the shoulder and hand by hand live, just like we're live right now, how to set this up and make money with it at only 267. That is a steal to execute the vision that you have. And then mind you, you have a 30-day money back guarantee. You can literally grab this right now, do nothing for 2 weeks. And after 2 weeks, say, you know what, let me try this out. Land clients, and then still decide, you know what, I'm going to keep this, I like this, or I got my clients now, I'm getting paid, I'm done. That's it. Whatever you do, don't let 267 stand in the way of making so much more. Because if you came to this presentation, one thing is clear. You want to succeed online, or else you wouldn't be here. You either want to help someone succeed online, or you want to be the one that succeeds online themselves, or both. You want to help someone out, or you also want to do it for yourself. And Agentic AI will significantly make that easier for you. And the least you owe it to yourself is for just $200. It's not 1,000 here. It's not $10,000 we're talking about. It's 267 because you're getting an amazing discount on this webinar, is to try it out. Not even set things in stone, but try it out. And then decide with your own eyes from the inside out for, yeah, this is actually really useful. Every single person that interacts or comes to my website, my agent interacts with them. It gets them as a lead. It gets them to see the value that I can deliver, and it turns them into an interested prospect and preferably a buyer. And it also does that for clients that will want to pay you to do this for them. Now, if you're worrying about the tech side, but how do I install this? How do I set this up? We've taught about every little thing. That's why you're getting the done for you and you're getting a full training. So there's no excuses. And the only thing that can happen is success. So I want to congratulate everyone once again that is smart enough or was smart enough to show up live here today, which is all of you, quite frankly. And then an extra special congratulations to those of you that took action here today. You're going to get a ton of amazing goodies in your emails from us. You're going to obviously see and speak to me again on the live webinar that we'll do shortly after this. I think somewhere next week, we're going to have a nice webinar where we're going to do an over the shoulder and show you, all right, now all of you have Agentic AI, let's log in and have some fun. Let's build the agents. One of the main things I'll focus on is let's make money with them. And that's waiting for all the people on the inside. And that's going to be a live session where you can ask me questions. And we all have the same app. We're all working on a common goal, which is on that session, is making as much money as possible with Agentic AI. So if you like this, this is your last and final chance to grab this. I'm going to put a 5-minute timer on the screen. It appears on the screen right now. I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to try and minimize it a little bit. Right here, that's a little Google timer for you. And now when these 5 minutes are done, it's lights out. The offer disappears. The discount coupon vanishes in thin air. And the only way to get it is by paying a whole lot more, without the bonuses, without the live training. And you will have missed out on one of the greatest opportunities that would have allowed you to make money so easily. And if you're on the fence, once again, because that's mainly the people I'm speaking to, if you got this, if you took action, I'm so proud of you. And I can't wait to show you what great of a decision you've made. You're going to see me live once again. We're going to do an amazing session on the inside. Go ahead and log in already. You got everything you need. Log in, have fun with it, go through it, see with your own eyes if it is as great as we've shown it to you. And then you get to be the judge from the inside out. But if you're still here and you haven't gotten access, there's only two things I can think of. One is maybe you got burned before, which is a real conversation to have. You tried things before and you feel like maybe this is just another thing that won't pan out. And all I can say to that is, one, remember you have 30 days to try this out. This is a month. You can set these agents up in minutes. We're going to have a live training holding you by the hand. So at least you can do is try. But second of all, we've included done for you, where you're not just on your own. You're not just sitting and going through courses and wondering, am I doing this right? Or should I do it this way or that way? We are there doing it for you, with you, and helping you to make this a success. So I want you to know that there's support. I want you to know that this is an easy offer to sell, to make money with, because you're not selling people. You're just giving something away for free, which will make people want to pay you to keep it. That's a whole different way of making money online. It's you're walking around saying, hey, let me give you a free Agentic AI. Let me give you a free Agentic AI. It will help you with this. It will help you with that. And I said, sure, I'll try it out. And then they like it, they keep it. And that's what's waiting for you on the inside. Once again, I want to congratulate you and thank you. I have one last question for you. And that is, did you enjoy today's webinar? Did you enjoy today's webinar? As promised, I tried to keep it no fluff, no tangents, no rags to riches. We were poor and now we're making money. None of that. Strictly Here's what's working. Here's why it's working. Here's why it's working so well, how we're using it, how you can make money with it. Just showing you exactly what's working for us and what's working for the people we've used this with, so you can make a wholesome and holistic decision to try it out at the very least. And if you feel we've done that, we'd love to hear. If you feel this was completely not what you expected it to be, then let us know, because your feedback means the world to us as well, right? We always want to improve for you. You are the audience, and we do this for you, not for us. So if you feel like, hey, this could be different, this should be different, your feedback is more than welcome. Either way, at the end of the day, I hope you got at least some value out of this, which is, hey, focus on personalization, right? It's not about just popping off on social media. That's one thing. But what happens when you popped off? People now need to buy. They need to interact. When they go to the site, and it's nothing like the experience they had from your social media content. The site's just boring, bland. Nobody's there to help them. There's a bunch of information on there. Nobody to answer their questions, walk them through the buying cycle. You're leaving so much money on the table. And this is what businesses are dealing with, and nobody's offering it as a service. Hence, you're going to walk into an untapped opportunity where businesses will gladly pay you to solve this back end piece, which is, yes, you're already doing a lot of things on social media, but let's talk about after the fact. Now a person clicked on the ad, or now a person saw your content, they're coming to the website. You think that's enough? It's done? They're sold? No. Now the real work starts. Hey, how can I help you? What do I need? It's like you're doing all this advertising, billboards, you're doing a showcase on the street for people to walk into a local business. And now a person walks in and everybody's silent. Nobody's looking at them. The staff is turned around. You're like, what the hell is this? On the street, there was this show and everybody's, and there are fireworks, and come into the store and there's a discount. And I walk into the store and it's dead silent. It's just a bunch of products. It's cold. And it ruins the selling experience. Now, translate that to the online world. That's what's happening online. Social media, you see all the flashiness. You click through, you go to the offer, and it's blanked. A ton of text for you to read through and hopefully make a decision on your own. You can easily, statistically proven, increase 52.6% the engagement and conversion rate by installing the Agentic AI. And then 80% are prone to convert if it's more personalized to them, which the Agentic AI takes care of as well. So long story short, based on data, statistical facts, you will see far greater results with Agentic AI than without. And it goes for you and for any business you install this for. So the timer has ran to 0. I'm going to do one last run through the chat box. If you want me to recover everything, if you want the demo to play just one more time, if you want me to go through the offer again, I'm all yours. But if I don't see any inquiries, we're going to end it right here. The coupon goes offline, and you will have missed your last and final chance to grab this. I see Max saying, you rock. This is the deal of the year. Appreciate your Max. Awesome. I got the mega sweet offer, says Charles. Great. Emmanuel has some problems checking out. Team, can we help out Emmanuel? I would hate for him to miss out. He's trying to put his information in. I see PC. So if you have questions, so PC, that's a great question. So that's what we have a live training on, how do we go about the sales cycle with the business, the installing it for them, potentially even what do we charge. We're going to walk through that on the inside. To answer your question, it's actually very straightforward. You can either send them an embed code and they can put it in themselves, or you can embed it for them, right? It's one of the two. And guess what? You can even charge them a little bit more to install it for them. So they pay you extra as a done for you service. Say, hey, we can take that out of your hands. And if you pay us $50 more, we come in and embed it on your website. And it's just copying a code in the footer, right? That's really it. It's just for them, it's a huge piece of code where they're like, what the hell is this? This is programming language I have no clue about. If you just copy, go to the footer of any website builder, paste, done, right? So it's that easy. Awesome. So I guess that's that. I'm going to let support, so the tech team, actually answer any questions you have in text. They'll come in and give you a text reply. I've been speaking for what, 2 hours now? I want to first of all appreciate you for sticking around for 2 hours listening to my voice. But I'm going to go and drink a tall glass of water. So I'll be muted, but rest assured, there's still someone here answering your questions manually in the chat. So if you still have a question that you need an answer for, the chat box is open, and patiently wait as the team goes through it, answers it, gives you an accurate answer. In the meanwhile, if you don't take action before this webinar ends, which is literally any moment now, you'll miss out on the deal of a lifetime. So team, before we do anything, before I mute myself, can we drop the code one last and final time in the chat box and write specifically last chance link plus coupon? So it's clear that there's no more chances after this, because we've been saying it since the start. They're like, well, they're gonna drop the link again after this. No, last chance link and coupon to get this, and then it's out. I love you. I appreciate you, everyone here. Let me name some names so I see you: Abraham, Allison, Alan, Angelica, Anna Lou, Anthony, Carl, Cindy, Curtis, Dill, Dave, Doug, Eddie, Emmanuel, Ernesto, Georgetta, Gordon, Greg, Hull, Henry, Hiop, James, John or Sean, Joe, Joseph, Killian, Larry, Laura, Lee, Leah, Leslie, hey, my favorite guy, I know you. Lynn Martin, Martin Gross, Matthew, Max. And Max, you got the mega bundle last but not least, so congratulations. Michael, Charles, you also got the mega. PC, Peng, Pyle, let's see, Rick, Sheila, Shunta, SJ, Sophia, Stefan, Temp. Is Temp your real name? Well, it says Temp, maybe short for temporary. Maybe this is your temporary login. Thorsten, Tien, Briggs, Tom, Trevor, Tyrone, William, Yogesh, and Zandra. I love you, appreciate you, and I can't wait for you to see the results that you've been promised here today. And we're going to make sure of that. See you on the inside. Bye-bye.